So welcome back to your local conspiracy club, everybody. Let's just jump right into it, because it seems like that Megatron is here, everybody. We got Decepticons out here. We definitely need the Autobots. We gotta talk about these alien twats, and we got a bunch of clips out here that I think you guys are really gonna like, okay? We gotta also talk about the One World Government crap, the Project Blue Balls, or my bad, Project Blue Beam, right? And we got some of the UFO sightings as well. I want to show you guys this very famous UFO crash clip too. And yeah, we're gonna be jumping into some conspiracy tonight. I think you guys are really gonna like this one. Thank you guys so much for all the overwhelming love that you guys are showing on these videos recently. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for that. Like the video if you love your mama. And first of all, I want to show you this CERN clip from Switzerland. Roll it. Man, Stranger Things in real life. Now, to me, the edges is what kind of makes me believe that it's fake. Thoughts on this one? You got something right here, just, you saw an orb, right? Damn, holy smoke, it ain't no jokers, man. Hopefully these aliens are not gonna be giving us a factory reset. But if you have not seen Stranger Things, I highly recommend it. I recently finished the entire 4 seasons. Absolutely brilliant show. This makes me believe that we're seeing like Hawkins come into reality, bruh. Insane clip, if real. I want to know your thoughts on it. This is a UFO sighting that was seen in New Mexico just recently, 2 days ago.
Pra identificar muito longe. Ou é muito pequeno.
Pô, mas parou, velho. Tá mexendo de novo.
Nah, my bulb of wire is not gonna reach it. It's way too far away.
Sumiu, velho.
Yeah, it's moving.
Olha a velocidade disso.
Yeah, Amazon delivery. Then you gotta do like 1 day overnight Amazon delivery. You gotta move fast, fellers.
Mano, vê a velocidade disso aí.
Olha isso lá em cima.
Yeah, it's moving quite
Olha a
fast
velocidade disso aí, mano.
for my liking. And you got another one of those orbs there, perhaps a star, but I don't think the phone is gonna be able to capture a star, right? I don't think this phone or our phones are that good enough to be able to capture stars, especially in a city with a lot of light pollution, right? My left ear is enjoying this video, to be
Mano, isso
fair.
não é drone, velho.
That's a lens flare.
Ou é drone? Será que é drone? É drone da polícia?
Eu acho.
Yeah, call the Popo, brother.
Será que é mesmo, velho?
É drone, pô.
Yeah, so this was spotted 2 days ago in New Mexico. Seems legit to me, but it's again, you never know. And this one is straight up from 1996, UFO crash. And this is one of those famous clips, man. Look at that. So it hits the ground, jumps back up. Like the video if you're a 90s kid. I was born literally on that year. Man, look at that. And I know a lot of you guys, and I know what you guys are gonna say, right? So they are traveling from different galaxies just to crash on this planet? Totally valid question. But here's the thing, right? Everything us humans touch turns to shit, okay? So if they land here, they're also gonna turn to shit, because that's human luck for them. But nah, this is a joke set. This is a very famous clip. I don't think it's fake, but could be though. Of course could be. But it's one of those very famous one, and I wanted to actually put that into this compilation. Next up, shout out to Noah Miles and Joe Rogan and his friend, I'm forgetting his name, but roll it.
All the information we got about all those lights in the sky.
Yeah, something else.
They're lying to
lying?
us. They're lying to us.
Take a look at this image. What some theorists believe is that NASA is actually lying about what space is, and that there is a barrier of water above the firmament that constitutes what we refer to as space. It sounds crazy, but Eddie Bravo goes on to say this.
Yeah, Eddie Bravo. Yeah, I forgot his name, but Eddie Bravo. I love the guy. Love the guy, man. But any flat earthers here, let us know, man. Listen, man, I don't believe in flat earth, okay? I want to make it very clear. But if you hold that belief, you hold that belief. No disrespect from my end, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let me know, man. I'm an open-minded dude. I don't believe it, though. I'll be honest with you. But I love the conspiracies, for sure. Let me know what's the biggest reason. If you're a flat earther, let me know what's the biggest reason of you believing the earth is flat? Because there are multiple reasons, right? But what's the biggest and the most convincing one?
The goal has always been for the most powerful emperors is a one world government. They always wanted a one world government. All the Roman emperors, they try to figure out, they try to do different combinations. How about and they would fall, and a new emperor would come and go, you know what? I'm going to rule
world domination, in other words.
I'm not going to let my soldiers get married. That way we'll have a stronger army.
What?
He then says that there's only one way to make a one world government, something that many influential figures have written about.
The only way to make a one world government work is to have the people embrace it. They have to want it, because nobody wants it. So the trick is to make people want it, to embrace it. There's only one way.
What Sheb is about to say is that extraterrestrial threats are the only way to do it.
The Pope wanted to rule the world. They all knew it, but they couldn't do it. They all knew it, but they knew one way, but there's no way how they're going to pull it off.
What's the one way, man?
The only way is if there was some extraterrestrial threat from up above us. That would be the only way to have.
Yeah, something that one of the US presidents said back in the days, right? His name is not coming up in my mind, but you know who I'm talking about, right? Perhaps if he had a threat from outer space, all of our, you know, yeah, because we're fighting over dumb shit, right? Like humans, we love to fight over dumb shit. So yeah, all of that will go away. But here's the thing though. Is this gonna be Project Blue Balls or Project Blue Beam? That's the real question, because Project Blue Beam has 4 core pillars. Getting rid of religion, which, I mean, good luck with that, okay? Like, people that are believers, they're not gonna let go of their beliefs, right? You know what I'm saying? And secondly, it's also about mind control. Mind control? Yeah. And then there's like, they want to make it one world government. And the only way this would work is if the false alien invasion happens and it's to that point where people want one world government, when people are gonna give up everything and just gonna embrace and call for help from the government, essentially, right? And they want to also decentralize the currency, right? So one currency, one world government. On paper, the one world government and one currency does sound all right on paper, though, right? On paper, it does sound good, but the way they want to do it and how they want to do it, that's the thing that people have a problem with, and absolutely, it's evil. Let me just put it this way: it's very much evil the way they want to do it.
Have everyone embrace the one world government.
This is a good point, especially if you draw parallels between aliens and religions that were created in order to enslave populations to their rulers. Throughout history, rulers have been ordained or claimed that they have been put in place by gods. Sherb goes on to say this.
And you go to the Vatican, you see paintings of like UFOs with aliens in them. And back when I used to believe in UFOs, but before I figured out that UFOs they want us to believe in UFOs. They're preparing us for a fake alien invasion. That's always been the plan. A one world government. The only way to do it is to get us to embrace it. Yeah. And the only way to embrace it is from an alien attack.
Just take a look at this article published in 2021 that states that UFO sightings went from conspiracy theory to a serious government inquiry. If his theory is to be believed, this would be the beginning of the government introducing this idea into the public sphere.
They're slowly feeding us, right? They're slowly feeding us the truth or the lie. That is up to you to believe. Now, for sure, like I said it many times on the channel, I'm a believer that we're not alone, right? And I read your guys' comments as well. Some of you guys are atheists, some of you guys are religious Christians as well, right? And everybody got their own belief, and absolutely, right? Yeah, put your beliefs down in the comments below. Let's make it an open and honest conversation. So I've been seeing this, right? Some of you believe that these are demons, angels. Some of you believe that, hey, we're alone in the universe. And yeah, if you believe that, you believe that. Never apologize for your opinions, right? Yeah, so now I'm religious, okay? Like, I'm Muslim. So in the Quran, it's mentioned that God, it's Allah is just an Arabic word for God. So God has created different creatures, and us humans hold a high rank in his creation, but not the highest. Who holds the highest rank? Listen, I don't know, man. Now, if you're a Christian, I want to know your take as well. If you're an atheist, I definitely want to know your take, because certainly it would be quite interesting to have I want this to be a discussion, right? Yeah, certainly if you do not believe in God, your take would be equally interesting as to somebody who believes in God, or you know what I mean. So yeah, it is interesting, but of course over the years, over many years, we've gotten Bob Lazar testimony, and I do believe in Bob Lazar. Dr. Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer is mixed. A lot of people are mixed with Dr. Stephen Greer because a lot of people do believe in him, and a lot of people don't believe in him, which is perfectly fine. And over the years, we have heard this million times that the last card is the fake alien invasion card. And everything about it is a lie. Everything is about it is false. It does not mean that aliens exist or don't exist. It's just that how they want to do it is fake, essentially. The alien attack is fake. Now, what if we get an alien attack, or perhaps not? Let's think positive here, right? Hopefully we're gonna get a good disclosure. And I remember Dr. Stephen Greer, again, it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not, but this is something that I heard from Dr. Stephen Greer, and I love these conspiracies, and I'm sure you love it too. That's why you're here, right? And Dr. Stephen Greer did say that that these aliens, UFOs, are not bad. Like, these are not bad. And in the last video, which I will link you in a second, we had the Canadian Defense Minister, Paul Haler. He said that, and I remember watching this clip, right? He said that there are multiple species, and some of them are good, and some of them are bad, which just makes sense to me, just like us humans, right? Some of us are good, some of us are bad. Our actions are bad, not necessarily us humans. Our actions can be bad, right? But yeah, it sounds plausible, right? Like, some of the alien species are gonna be good, some of them are gonna be bad and evil. What Dr. Greer has been saying is that if they were bad, then and this is a thought of many people out there, if they were bad, like, our planet would have already been invaded, right? Let's be real about it. Or perhaps they have been waiting for the right moment. You know, that's like the opposite angle to it as well. Yeah, man, we're living in strange times, exciting times too, man, you know?
When people ask me, why would they fake space? It's always been about a fake alien attack. You can't have a fake alien attack.
I've never heard a politician ever talk about a fake alien attack
without space.
Things get interesting because when Rogan and his other guests push back, he then goes on to tie all these theories to the Vatican. The same Vatican which has the mile-wide archive of old books and secret texts.
They have all the astronomers. They're all Jesuit, Vaticans, all of them. All the ones that are giving us this information about space, they all come from the Vatican. The Vatican has the most powerful telescope. You know what the name of the Vatican telescope is?
The Vatican doesn't have the most powerful telescope.
Yes, they do. You know what its name is?
What is it called?
The most powerful telescope, the Vatican. And you know what name it is? I've done the research on YouTube.
On
I have the links. You know what the name of this? Do you know what the...
I've done research on YouTube. But no, I mean, YouTube, I love YouTube. You're watching this video on YouTube, and I'm creating this video on YouTube and gonna upload this on YouTube. I love YouTube, but it's just funny the way he said it. There is good stuff on YouTube, and there's also a lot of bad and fake stuff on YouTube as well. For sure, for sure. This is how the mafia works, so.
Biggest one in Chile?
This, the most powerful telescope in the world. It's in the Vatican. Do you know Lucifer?
While there is conflicting evidence about this, since the Vatican doesn't appear to own the telescope, it does actually exist. Take a look at this. This telescope, with the codename Lucifer, is one of the most powerful telescopes currently available for scientific use. Though Eddie Bravo explored the space as fake and one world government conspiracies deeper, Joe remains unconvinced.
Yeah, thoughts on this one? Listen, man, like, space is fake, space is fake. Now, I don't believe in that. But once again, though, if you hold that belief, let me know your biggest reason of why you believe that. Because we've had individuals, I remember, like, seeing people sending eggs to space. Bruh. Yeah, like, people have sent cameras with eggs. I remember, like, individuals like you and I, they have sent crap in space with, and they were filming the entire thing, they were live streaming the entire thing. So I mean, I'm a believer that space exists, but yeah, if you believe that the space is fake, let me know your biggest reason for it. But roll it. Check this out.
To know the truth about penguins. Have you ever wondered why penguins always look like they're wearing tiny suits?
Yeah.
As if they're waiting for something or someone.
Yeah.
According to many conspiracy theorists, Videos around social media show numerous penguins around people's houses, possibly indicating that there is some connection between the penguins and the cursed energy that appears every year on Halloween. In fact, ancient manuscripts that were supposedly lost in a fire at the Library of Alexandria show that penguins were once keepers of a portal to another realm beneath Antarctica. Why do you think there's an international treaty keeping people from exploring most of the continent? Some people think penguins could be the guardians for this portal, and that those who harness this...
Yeah, you know, it does sound funny, and it does sound hilarious, but it's, again, one of those what-if situations, right? And Antarctica has baffled the minds of many, right, over the years. Like, Antarctica is where the Hollow Earth hole exists, right? Have you heard of that Hollow Earth conspiracy? Yeah. There's so many conspiracies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, flat Earth is one thing, Hollow Earth is another. And to me, Hollow Earth sounds more believable than flat Earth. No disrespect, I don't want to offend, like, the flat Earthers out there. Shout out to my flat Earthers out there. But to me, right? Like, my opinion, to me, Hollow Earth seems more believable. Doesn't mean that I believe in Hollow Earth, but it sounds more believable that Atlantis is real, that it's in the middle of... If we got the inner sun, we got the inner sun.
This energy on Earth can obtain special energy from the world beneath us. This could explain why so many people are seeing penguins around the time of Halloween. What do you think?
Right, I'm gonna show you two pictures, right? And tell me which Batman logo looks right to you. Okay, let me see. This is a huge Mandela effect. Okay. Everybody's looking at the Batman logo like, nah, something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Does this look right, or does this look right?
Wait, they look the same.
Hold on, look at the bottom, look at the bottom.
Wait, what's the difference?
So look at this Batman logo,
okay,
and then look at this one. Which one's the right one?
Look, this one looks right.
This one looks right to you?
Yeah, this one looks right.
Yo, Gavin's an NPC.
No, this one looks right.
No, you remember that?
Yes. You don't remember this?
Bro.
This actually, no way you remember it like that.
So, this logo, right?
That's not the right one.
No, this is the right logo. Listen.
Well, that's the right logo?
Listen to the right logo. Look. So this Batman logo, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
This Batman logo is from 1989, right?
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah.
So,
man.
In the movie, right? In the movie, this isn't even the original, like, cover art. I think they just put that logo on top of it.
Yeah.
But in the movie, his Batman logo on his chest has these 3 extra, like, tips, right?
Yeah.
Now, the real logo is this one. And on all of the art, on all of, like, the movie covers and posters and shit, it has this logo, right?
Okay.
Any of the toys, any of, like, commercial items, right?
Yeah.
Has that logo. Huh? But it's only Batman's chest has this. So it's a Mandela. Everybody's like, wait, why does Batman?
Is brother reaching? I feel like brother is reaching right now. Yeah, man, I be looking like this too, bro. Damn, like where my sus dog at though? Like,
man's chest look different from everything else. So the theory is something happened in the universe. Feel me?
Okay.
And mixed up. Yeah. But one thing that didn't change.
I mean, I do feel you, but no Diddy.
In that universe was
the logo.
Was logo on his chest, but everywhere else it changed.
A new Mandela effect just dropped. That really got me. I'll be honest, I usually don't fall for stuff like this,
but I still do fall.
This one hit different. Let me ask you this: where in your chest is your heart supposed to be? On your left side?
Okay. You know, I've seen something like that a while ago, and this definitely did baffle me. It was to do with like kidneys and the heart, right? Now, normally people, we were told normally that the heart is like left chest, right? Left underneath, kind of like around the ribs area. And I've also heard that it's in the middle. But I hear more often than not it's in the left, but apparently it's in the middle if I'm correct. And the kidneys are like around the abdomen, right? To the left, but down. And what I've heard was insane. I'm not gonna spoil it, but let's roll it.
Side or on the right? Because I clearly remember throughout all of elementary school always being taught it's on our left side. And everyone I know says the same. But then again, I never really did pay attention in class now, did I? Well, apparently it's not. Everywhere I look tells me it's now in the center of your chest. Maybe
that is insane, right? Because I remember seeing like some crap in movies too, where, you know, the guy would be shot on the left chest area and he would die because they shot in the heart. And I remember seeing like one movie where the guy was shot left, and everybody thought he was dead because heart is supposed to be left, right, in the left area, left chest area. But there are few people where their heart can be in the right area. So that was like the message of that movie. That's why he was like one in the millions, essentially, right, where his heart was in the right chest area and not the left. That's why he survived. So yeah, over the years we've had so many of these, but now it's like it's in the middle. What's true and what's not, I don't know. And the kidneys, yeah, let's talk about it. Maybe he's gonna pull up, but I heard this too. Normally we believe kidneys are here, but in this area, right, like around the left, right here. But I remember seeing like the TikTok Mandela effect once again, where it was saying that the kidneys are like upper around here in this area. Oh shit. Yeah, man. any doctors watching this video, let us know, man.
Slightly left of center. And I don't see anything saying that we used to think it was on the left side, and we've since gotten a more accurate understanding of our biology and updated it. Everything's just gaslighting me into believing that it's always been in the center. Which, if you went to school after CERN opened the black hole in 2012 that we got sucked inside of and are now all living in an alternate dimension, you probably don't remember this one. Or you're just not from my timeline.
Crazy.
There's a scary theory about penguins, right? Not sure if you've seen, but a lot of people have been using penguins as the Halloween decorations. You know, usually it's the skeletons, the ghosts and ghouls
as well.
This time around there are a lot of penguins. Some people speculate that it's to distract us from the apparent truth of the nature of the animal. Some say that they're not actually like animals. Their theory goes on to say that they're actually aliens. The worst part is that there's actually evidence that slightly proves it. In 2021, scientists found traces of a chemical from Venus in their droppings. Crazy, right? I mean, how could a substance from Venus make it to Earth in that form?
This is everything that happened on the news today.
Say psych! Say psych right now! Say psych! Everything on the news, but in 60 seconds, okay?
Hey, but it's gonna be simplified in 60 seconds. Florida is now introducing a new bill that's gonna ban weather modification, which obviously proves that it is indeed doable, so thank you for that. Scientists are now saying that something might have visited our solar system and then rearranged the planets. Okay. This new study is showing that a colossal interstellar object potentially up to 50 times the mass of Jupiter might have passed through our solar system, altering the orbits of the gas giants, which is crazy. Basically, this is them saying that, hey, our planet's orbits are really weird and we don't understand it, so this is potentially what happened. California is now officially declaring a state of emergency over the bird flu. Everybody's heard a lot of talk about the Mr. Beast Squid Games thing that's coming out on Amazon Prime, and the first episodes of Beast Games are now officially out if you care to go watch. I'm gonna go ahead and give you your first reminder right now if you don't want to miss this, but there's
I wanted to bring that up too. Yeah, so they're saying January 25th, 2020, or January 26th, 2025 is when the planet's gonna align. I heard them say 7, but here's the 6 planets. I don't even know, man. Are they gonna be like forgetting my boy Pluto? They always do that, man.
Going to be a planetary alignment in January, which is next month, and you're going to be able to see all the different planets in the night sky all at one time with just your eyes. McDonald's is now starting to go viral all over social media because of their new cotton candy Sprite secret menu item. Just so you know, this is
don't be drinking sodas, bro. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's alright though. Sometimes it's alright, but I know people that were drinking Coca-Cola every single day in their as part of their breakfast meal, or breakfast beverage, or however you want to say it. It's insane, man. It got over 40 grams of sugar in one can, and that's way too much, man. Way too much.
The AI generated photo, it doesn't look like that. And this is all you have to do if you want to go order it, so you're welcome. I give you these new
guys. Check out this video on the screen. This was the last episode that we've done. We had this one very good interview with Paul Haler, you know, the guy that I was talking about. He's no longer with us, but when the last time he had the chance, he actually talked about all the different alien species. We've had UFO sightings, conspiracy stuff, and also his interview. Check out this video on the screen, and I'll see you right there.